he gets a Candelabra Thanos signed by Feline Longmore, like to destroy. Like that card, like that card is so old. Like how do you like it survived being, ripped and destroyed and you thrown out from some kid who went to college, his mom cleans out his room or whatever, to be destroyed, to not have pop or whatever spilled on it, and then he gets the card signed by someone who wins a Star City, like a Star, not the artist, a Star City Open. Like, I mean, like, does he want to destroy expensive cards? Like, he can go get, like, maybe I'll trade him my Grim Tutor signed by Michael Belfato from the Star City Open. I mean, like,
Joe.
What, John? What up?
Are you still talking, man?
Yeah. Where you been, man? I mean, yeah, we've been casting. We've been just live cast for like 4 weeks, man. Dude,
I haven't been here in like a month, dude.
What? What happened, man? Where you been? I thought you were.
I've been at school and work and real life.
Dude, we were doing like the month-long cast, man. I thought you were here. You sure?
Yeah, I
thought you were talking back to me, man.
No.
Jeez. Yeah, dude, he gets his card signed. $300, $400 card. The card he was like just dying for. He gets it signed by someone who wins a Star City. Like really, like that's like the status of celebrity here, winning a Star City Open. Like then he posts about it on Reddit.
I saw the Reddit post.
Like really,
I saw the Reddit post, and I go, I didn't know it was him. So like I was at Forest, and I'm like, did you see the Reddit post about this moron that got it signed? And Jostie's like, that was me. I'm like, I feel like you should be struck right now.
Yeah, I mean, on the plus side, I will say this, John. I got the new box of shout-outs here. They came fresh in the mail. We got some fresh shout-outs to give away. And I'm going to give out shout-outs on the next cast to anyone who punches Joe Steet anywhere, okay? Just punch him. Punch him. In the next week, punch him, post it in the comments, and we will give you shout-outs, okay? Yeah. We'll even give you a shout-out if you just think about punching him and tell us how good it feels, okay? And I'm telling you, hit him in, try not to hit him in the face because, you don't want to show any bruises. We don't want to look like this was like a planned assault. So, hit him in the ribs, hit him in the back. Don't even bother hitting him in the junk because he's not going to reproduce. So, so in other news, John, what is up? I hear magic cards are doing things.
Magic cards are in fact doing things. It's a good time to be alive right now.
It's a good time to be alive.
Okay, so this is what happens.
Speak for yourself, sir. Speak for yourself.
So I go to Collectors Inn and I'm doing a draft at 1 or whatever, and I go up to Joe Loverick and I go, would you be interested in? Well, first I ask him, do you guys open up? You guys meaning Collectors Inn. I go, do you guys open up a bunch of product to put in the case? And he goes, oh no, not usually. I'm like, oh okay. He's like, yeah, it would be like too much labor and it's not worth the time. I'm like, oh well, would you be interested in letting us do phantom drafts? And he goes, basically, long story short, he says, yeah, I'd be open to it. We could test it. And I go, yeah, that's cool. So shout outs to Collectors Inn for letting us do that.
It was our first shout out of the new Dunklers season.
That's true. Although I need to go back in time and give shout-outs to Alex Bianchi, just in general, and then an actual shout-out to Alex Bianchi for top 16ing the Star City. But to continue on to this collector,
wait, let's go back to the Bianchi thing. You know who was in 17th place? You know who Bianchi edged out?
Who?
Our very own favorite, G-Fabs. Edged him out on breakers.
Oh man, that just reminded me of another story or another thing I need to tell. This cast is going to be 5 hours long.
Dude, I got like 4,3,500 hours of the past month and a half, man.
So this Collectors Inn. So yeah, Joe Loverick says that blah blah blah. That's not important. I had to work at 3:00 in the morning. I get a Facebook message from Joe Loverick at 2:30 in the morning saying, so I might not be able to do the Phantom Seals. And I go, okay, why? He goes, well, the demand for cons might be too high. And I go, why? And he goes, Onslaught fetches. And I just start screaming at the top of my lungs.
Yeah.
At 2:30 in the morning. Because I couldn't have been happier.
Yeah, you know who's not happy?
Everyone who has fetches. Suck it. You're all idiots.
You know, and the worst part was for the past, 8 months, I was trying to move my extra Onslaught fetches, and I got rid of some, but I could not get rid of all of them.
Yeah.
So,
and you know what? You know what's even a bigger dagger is you tried to get rid of that one more Marsh Flats, but that guy just wouldn't take it.
Couldn't even give them away.
I'll give you 5 Marsh Flats for it. Okay. Takes 4, runs away. What?
You want to know the worst part about the trade? The biggest ferocious dagger. I hate to say the word dagger, is that there were 10 disrupting shoals in that box of junk rares he gave me.
Yeah.
And those things shot up to like $15 a piece. Beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, so this is the ultimate.
Oh my God! Wait a second. Wait. These casts haven't been going on the Dunkler page. Someone, call the cops, man. Make sure Scott's not on top of a bridge right now waiting to jump.
Okay, Scott, you don't need to jump. It's gonna be okay.
We're back. The Dunklers are back for you, baby.
So,
God,
Ando,
losers.
This is all over the place. Don't care.
Typical cast for you right there.
Absolutely. We're right back. It's like we never left. You actually never did leave. So I'm talking to Ando, and he goes, so backstory. I have 25 Galban Rabble Masters that I got for $1.97 each.
What are they at now?
They're at $6 right now, and ever climbing.
They've gone from $2 to $6.
Yeah, they've tripled in price.
They haven't gone from like 2 to like 35.
Not yet.
We're hoping.
So here's the thing, though: the gap between Goblin Rebel Master and Polluted Delta is ever closing in. And once they both reach the magic number 15, I'm moving them all. Ando goes. Can you shoot the moon and trade a Goblin Rabble Master 1-for-1 for a Polluted Delta? And I go, the true question is, can I do it 25 times?
If you really want to get some value, man, you take a sidestep into some Praetor's Grasp and you'll be fine.
Trading 100 Praetor's Grasp for a beta drop.
So what else is up, man? I hear Buffalo's doing some stuff and things, and
yeah, kinda. Not really. Maybe.
Gotcha.
Pre-TQs, man. We're like 5 weeks late on
pre-TQs.
Talking about this, but pre-TQs.
So that's the Joe Steet special right there.
Yeah. Joe Steet will win every pre-TQ and then go 0-5 the actual event. He's gonna stay in to try to get paired up with Feline Longmore to get him to sign his basic lands, his basic islands.
No, there's no way he'd do anything that sensible. How many pieces of power is he gonna buy and then get signed and destroyed?
Oh, so this is a Joe Steet special. Although I hate to talk about Joe Steet in more than one story. It kind of feels like it's tainting the cast. But I'll
as long
throw
as
this
it's done
one
in a malicious manner, we're all right.
Okay, we'll throw this one out and let the public judge this one. So, first off, the Dark Forest like invitational thing, the cash prizes, whatever. Joe Steet's in the top 16, so he's playing. First off,
wait. Negative million shoutouts to anyone who lives an hour away from Buffalo who couldn't knock him out of the top 16. That's embarrassing. When your top 16 contains your top 16 of anything contains Joe Steet, you know someone screwed up.
True. Although I don't know, top 16 dastardly ghouls might include. So Joe Steet's in the top 16. First off, he's pile shuffling everyone's deck and counting to make sure that they have 60 cards when they present.
Double shoutouts to anyone who punches him.
Yes. So
the value of punching Steed is just skyrocketing now. You thought Rabble Master was going up.
It's ever on the climb. It'll probably be about 10 shoutouts by the end of the cast. So he tries to get Beezy. He says Beezy has 59 cards. So they come over, count it again. Actually, it was just one card was stuck together. So it didn't happen. Didn't work. Or it was either stuck together or it was like under the playmat or something. So like Steet trying to scum out a win against Beezy. What ends up happening is in like 2 rounds or something, Ben Gadois is paired up against Steet. So like obvious like 05 feature match or whatever. No, they were both.
Both guys were playing for top 16 there.
It was actually a win and in for top 8, or for top 4 actually. Top 4 like got cash. So Joe Steet, Gadois goes and like uses the bathroom, and while he's in the bathroom, Ryan calls round. So like the round starts. Joe Steet knows that he's in the bathroom. Does not go and mention anything to him. Joe Steet instead calls Ryan over and says, "When are you giving out game losses?" And he's like, "In about a minute." Joe Steet waits to the second.
Locks the bathroom door.
Calls him over and says, "My opponent's not here." Ben comes back, rushes back, gets there like a second. Joe Steet goes, "Oh, it's a game loss." Gadois appeals, and Ryan says, "Just play." Like, just present right now. Gadois presents a 59 card deck.
Oh my god.
Gets a game loss.
Just
gets rolled.
That's got to be like the worst feeling in the world.
Oh yeah. Especially since it was Steve.
And imagine how Gadois feels. You see what I did there?
I see. You threw me for a loop.
The worst feeling in the world is being Joe Steet.
Yeah.
For anyone who might have been a step behind there, just throwing it out there.
You got me. Yeah. So that was Joe Steet's been on the headhunt now by everyone.
So that ends our month and a half hatred of Joe Steet for now.
Yeah.
Nicholas Cummings, you're up next.
What do you got for me? Let's hear it.
No, nothing.
No, I mean, like, what stories you got for me?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing? That's it?
No, not really.
Okay, so I have one more thing at least.
One more thing.
Okay. So, 6 of us, me, the brothers Yamazaki, a.k.a. Radijak and Biaki, Ando, Stella, and Lucas. That's 6, right? Yeah, that's 6. We did a Pro Tour fantasy draft.
I saw this Pro Tour fantasy draft.
Pro Tour fantasy draft. And it really honestly made the Pro Tour like super exciting because we were just like rooting for people to lose the entire time. So long story short,
that's how I spend my life.
I was in second place and I didn't have anyone in the top 8, so I was locked into either second or third. Lucas could jump from third to first if Owen wins the entire Pro Tour. If that happens, I get third, Stella gets second, and Lucas gets first. If Owen doesn't win the Pro Tour, Stella gets first, I get second, Lucas gets third. However, I had an outside chance to win. If A, Owen doesn't win the Pro Tour, and B, Huey Jensen gets DQ'd from the top 8 of the Pro Tour, I slide in for victory. So I obviously tweeted Huey Jensen and said it would do my fantasy draft great if you got DQ'd right now. And also,
good luck.
Oh yeah, also hello and good luck.
Didn't even get him to give us a shout out.
Nope. Oh, so I did the Dunklers wrong though. I really did. So in probably the 6th or 7th round, we only did 8 people. It was the 6th round. I really wanted to win, so I did something that no Dunkler should ever do.
Oh, don't tell me you went. Don't tell me you went ham on this draft.
I went full ham. I drafted Tom Martell. He was too late. His numbers were too good. I had to draft him. You know, man, we've all been in that spot where it's like
You know,
sometimes you just sell out.
It's like last call, and the lights are kind of dim, and and it, you take the best you can get. I mean, like the problem is a pig with lipstick is still a pig.
That's true. True.
Words of advice here, Joe Shea, philosophy major. Pig with lipstick, still a pig.
Still a pig.
On our hatred of Vinny Sciabetta.
So I've got a way to redeem myself.
All right, what's that?
So if I ever get on either a feature match or an interview or a deck tech or something, I just need to work in the word swine over and over again without acting like I'm saying swine. So I'll be like in a beginning a deck tech, and they'll be like, "Oh, how did you come up with this?" I'm like, "Well, so I was testing with Tom Martell, and I asked him, I go, Tom, I'm really confused here. What do you think the swine is? Like, what's the swine here?" I'm like, I can't figure it out. And then, like,
you have various swines of play.
Yeah, I have various swines of play here, and I beat him, and I'm like, Tom, you really got to stop swining about it. Like, just. I just do that, but I act like I'm not saying swine. So, like, Marshall Sutcliffe will be like, "Did you say swine?" I'm like, "What?" No, I said line. Like,
what happens then when you wake up? Because you're clearly never gonna have a deck tech or a feature match or.
Oh no, yeah.
Although, you could imagine what it'd be like if you did, though.
I know, I could. It's all up in my mind. Although I'm guaranteeing a top 16 in GP Orlando, and I'll tell you why. So GP Orlando is the first Grand Prix, the first limited Grand Prix with Khans of Tarkir. And Ando and I have already broken the format. So what you do is you just draft every piece of bounce in the set, and you just wait for your opponent to play a morph creature, you bounce it, when they put it in their hand and they don't reveal it, windmill, slam, call a judge, boom, game loss. I'll get to the top 16 without ever playing a game.
There you go.
Unsummon is a mythic in this set.
And then the best part, too, is if you're not on camera, and he shows you, and puts it back in his hand, just call a judge, be like, he never showed me.
Yeah, just bold-faced lie about it.
Call over the balding, creepy-looking judge.
Yeah. Wait, Blaine's going to GP Orlando? Okay, also, let's go back and count up the negative shoutouts for Blaine. Okay. He still owes us both, or no, he owes just you,
Falafel Bar.
Falafel Bar. Snap Falafel House.
Snap Falafel House, I know.
He owes you that. He owes us a picture of that judge
holding the Dunklers
with the
token.
Dunkler tokens. He never came through.
He was supposed to come through for the last year's San Diego Black Planeswalkers for me. Never came through.
Never came through.
Never.
And now
he doesn't know more, does he?
He owes more than that.
We're just gonna repossess David Adams.
It's
gonna be Dunkler and Adams.
David Adams.
Dunkler and Adams.
And we're it's still DA card rule, Dunkler and Adams.
Then we gotta change the website. We're good.
Yeah. So
we're gonna fire Steet though.
We're gonna fire Steet. We're gonna liquidate all of the Yu-Gi-Oh and all of the Pokemon and all the other stuff. We're just gonna buy a bunch of I'll be conservative here. 6.5 foot rims so that you can dunk on them. Okay, 5.5 foot rims so you can dunk on them.
And a trampoline to help.
And a trampoline, yeah. And we're gonna play slam ball in the David Adams warehouse every day. That's what we're gonna do. Now, Blaine owes more than that. He owes Team Dark Forest the plaque in the Team Sealed Championship.
Dude! If you
never came through.
For you to expect something like that, like, he never came through on the Falafel House, which is so much easier. Or the token, the picture holding the token, it's just a picture. It's anyone with a phone could have done it. Doesn't even have to be him. Doesn't even need a phone. Okay?
No. Okay.
You know what we gotta do? You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna do this right now. If we get, dude, I'm throwing it out here, man. I'm just winging it now. Now we're all in on this new this is Dunklers Revisited right here.
Yeah, this is Dunklers Reborn, obviously.
Yeah. If 10
Dunklers Restored.
Dunklers Restored. If we get 10 people having their picture taken punching Joe Steets, 10 people posted to the Dunklers page or sent to me as a post in the next week. Next week. So before the actually we'll go before the 14th. Before the 14th, okay?
Okay.
I am going to I'm going to find that the judge girl, email her, explain the whole Dunkler story. So she thinks I'm crazy and screwed up.
Hold on. Beforehand, make sure you claim diplomatic immunity so that she can't just immediately call the police.
Okay, claim diplomatic immunity. You know what actually I'm going to do is I'm going to email the regional coordinator first to make sure I don't get in trouble again, because apparently judges like to take whatever jokes I do, post it on judge Facebook pages and try to get me in trouble.
Wait, from the cast?
No, not from the cast. From other things.
Damn.
No, not from the cast.
I was really hoping I could have gotten you banned.
No, it was from the cast, man. It would have been great. I mean, someone would have been listening. It's not Scott.
That's true. It's Scott. Scott's a double agent. He ran this out.
I know, but yeah, if that happens, I'm going to email the story. I'm going to say, check out the Beard and Loathing in Las Vegas podcasts. The guy you played, he had the chance, man. He blew it, but it would forever make the Dunklers. We would be considered a success by one of us. If the girl held a picture of the Dunklers token, signed it, took a picture of it, it would be just the greatest, man.
And then also never talk to Tom Martell again.
Never talk to Martell. That's a given. That's just good life skills right there.
True.
Just shows that the high school education system in this country is failing. Back in my day, we had stranger danger.
If someone smells like ham, you probably shouldn't talk to them. If they're sweating profusely inside of an air-conditioned room,
if at any point
playing a card game,
if at any point you feel threatened, call the swine line.
You really don't want to go out on a date with Tom Martell because he's going to swine and dine you. Oh, we're just full of ourselves at this point. None of this is, not even a single one of these jokes has been funny. Just like the old days. We're back on track.
Remember talking about magic cards? No, me either.
Yeah. We've done this whole cast. We've been on for 25 minutes. We haven't talked about Gods of Tarkir spoilers.
Yeah, like we haven't talked about Born of the Gods yet.
Yeah, we got to give everything its due diligence. So let me open up Mythic spoilers, see what's in Born of the Gods, because I definitely don't know.
I will say though, I judged the GPT for Born of the. Or no, for
people still run GPTs? Oh, that's the last thing. That reminds me. That's the last thing. Blaine told me specifically that he would run a GPT for Orlando because we need A, a hotel, which I will easily win that GPT. B, I need buys. I don't think they're going to run it.
Probably not.
I'm still holding out hope.
But there are a lot
Blaine, you can be resolved.
There are a bunch of other great Magic stores in the Western New York area, so you can.
None of them run GPTs anymore. GPTs are dead.
GPTs are dead. Well, you should talk to them and just see if you can run it.
The problem is that they need to hire a judge. They need to like pay the judge and like do all this stupid stuff.
See what you should do is see if you can get one of the new L1s. I know some new L1s have been certified. See if you can get them to run a GPT and use it as first GPT experience, as a learning experience and all that, and then get one of the L2s, Blaine, excuse me, Bill Carrick or Joe Steet, to mentor them, because that'd be good mentoring for them, and that's what the L2s are supposed to do, is build that community, help the growing L1s, and then you're killing all these birds with a stone. You're giving the L1 something to, some practice. You're giving the L2 some mentoring practice, and ideally you can get 8 people to run a GPT and you can just smash it.
Yeah, you'd think that would be super easy to do.
This is what happens when I leave Buffalo, man.
Yeah.
Dude,
everything goes down.
We were running like GPTs for like anything. We would run GPTs for every Grand Prix, man.
Yeah.
Grand Prix Warsaw, who wants those 2 buys?
Yep.
What's the format? Damned if I know.
Don't know. What country is Warsaw in? Not here.
What's the format? Vintage Limited.
It's Vintage Masters, IRL Vintage Masters. Oh man,
just awful.
Yeah, so Blaine, I'm giving you the chance. You can still run it, and you know what? I'll absolve you of all things if you run this GPT. I'll absolve you of everything.
All the things you can absolve him from.
No, I'll even absolve you of things I can't.
You can't absolve him of the falafel house. You can't absolve him of the picture of the judge with the token.
I'll absolve Blaine. I want this.
Still on the hook for me though. Still on the hook for me. Major. Oh, it's a lot of falafel. Okay.
It's true. The compounds.
Compounded falafel interest. But So I just quick thing. I was running a GPT for Born of the Gods, and some jackass like, oh, what happens if I get a God pack? What happens? Dude opens a God pack, makes me look like a jerk off.
Really?
He's like, oh, I got a God pack. I was like, here's another free pack. Man, I wanted to punch the guy so bad.
Wow.
I actually didn't.
You don't get to use the God pack?
No, you do not.
You can't even choose to use it?
No, you wouldn't want to use the God pack. The God pack's off.
But could you?
No.
That sucks.
It's like cracking a Mox Ruby in like Zendikar Limited. Be like, oh, I got me a Mox Ruby.
I'm playing it.
Yeah. Actually, can I trade it to Joe Shea?
Yeah. Here's your free pack. Oh, thanks. Wait, where's my Mox Ruby? Did you read the fine print?
But yeah, dude, Magic cards, man. Magic cards and things, man. All I can do is keep saying Magic cards. I haven't done like anything Magic related for like. I haven't played Standard in like 6 months, man. I don't know.
Well, I haven't played Standard in forever, but M15 was the return to Blevnica. I took a huge hiatus, and then I came back at M15, and now I'm back on the train.
Speaking of returns, okay, man, I am good with the segues. I am just God, man. I'm so full of myself. It's not even funny. With no justification to be full of myself at all.
There you go.
I will be returning to Buffalo.
Ooh.
From the 14th through the 20th. So perhaps I'll make it to an FNM, and perhaps maybe we could do a live Dunkler cast or something. I don't know, just spitballing it here.
Possibly.
You know, I mean, I don't know. When does Standard rotate? Like, when's the cons release?
Let's see, the pre-release is the 20-something.
So we could still run. We could still run. Do we have to break out Maze's End?
Is Bog Brew Witch still legal?
You're damn right it is.
The best planeswalker in Standard. Wait, is it actually legal?
Yeah.
How come we haven't been playing it?
We haven't been playing Magic, that's why.
It's the best planeswalker in Standard.
I've been goldfishing pack rat for 6 months here, just playing at my house. Just turn 2 pack rat, turn 3 activate Mutavault, swing with 2 rats.
Man, we broke pack rat before it was even good.
I know.
We actually did, though.
We broke Bog Brew Wretched. It was never good.
Oh man.
Sometimes I wonder if that card was even printed. I might have just dreamt that.
Yeah, I feel like that whole FNM that we went 3-1 in was a dream.
Oh my god, it was. Or with the 12-0 Maze's End, man. That is legendary.
That's true.
12-0 Maze's End.
It's true. Could not be beat.
Nope.
Even though we have someone like try to cheese us.
Yeah, we casted Elixir to get him.
Yeah. You broke Elixir too.
Yeah, I broke Elixir before it was good. Doing it for years, and it wins a Pro Tour. How good am I with these awful cards, man?
I know, but Joe Shea, I'm surprised that you're not going to jump off a cliff when Sphinxes rotates out.
I'm pretty sure I'm still playing it in Standard. Who's going to question me? I'm a judge.
True.
No, man, they changed Standard. You can use Sphinx's Rev too.
Yeah.
Well, we're at
Modern Masters.
Let me cast some Thrag Tusk too. Bring that bad. Pure Steel Paladin.
Yeah. Yeah, go all the way back.
Screw it. Bloodbraid into Pure Steel. How do we lose? Let's watch some actual Magic stuff for a couple minutes so people don't. People already turned us off.
We're talking to ourselves again.
Yeah, but are you familiar with memes and stuff, right?
No, I've never heard of a meme.
No. I know you've heard of memes. Like are you big on some like the newer ones and all that?
Maybe, I don't know.
You watch Family Guy a lot, right?
Yeah, well, I used to when I was in high school.
I got an old Family Guy reference, man. This is the picture for this podcast. We're going old school on it.
Are you sending it to me right now?
I am not. I haven't made it yet.
Oh, okay. Oh, you haven't made it yet.
I thought about it for like a couple minutes. I always I know you're not a big Reddit fan.
A big what?
A Reddit fan.
I mean, I check Reddit.
I'm a huge fan of the advice animals section.
Okay.
So if anyone likes advice animals, you're gonna crack up when you see this picture, which you've already seen. So you're gonna give some major props to the Dunklers for this.
Oh, Reddit reminded me of something. So I came up and I need what?
So Joe Steed.
No, it's nothing to do with Joe Steed. Okay. So I need your honest opinion because I've gotten a lot of mixed reviews, and I honestly think this is like the funniest joke. Okay. So it's obviously, the best thing about a new Magic set coming out is all the stupid puns you can say for it, right? So, like, one of the better ones
Your words, not mine.
One of the best ones I heard was Pricey Manipulator. That's like a fantastic pun, perfect name for that. I don't even know what the actual card's name is called. I just call it Pricey Manipulator. Pricey Manipulator.
Yeah, the actual card's Icy Manipulator.
Right. Okay, so
for anyone who's under the age of 20.
Yeah. Do you know Yisin the Wandering Bard?
Yeah, he's the one who the pseudo birthing pod. Yeah. You
2 and a green. Tap him. Add a verse counter.
And search for a card with a converted mana cost and put it into play.
Okay, so I made this joke like weeks before, and everyone just like went, "Ugh."
What's the name of the card again? Make sure you tell it to everyone again.
The name of the card doesn't actually matter.
Oh, that's
the ability of the card is what matters. So 2 weeks ago or whatever on Reddit, Reed Duke is playing a Yisin the Wandering Bard deck, like blue-green Yisin, Profit Accrue Fix, like all this stuff, like with Yisin on SCG, and someone posted an article or a thing on Reddit about it. People were talking about it, and I go, I'd probably cut the Yisin because Yisin has an adverse effect. And everyone's like, dude, no, it doesn't. It's a good effect. Why are you doing that? And
that's actually really, really clever.
It's an adverse effect. It adds verses. And the guy who originally posted that, my thing didn't make sense. He goes, "Oh my God, dear mom, today I lost the internet." It also got upvoted like 100 times. So I considered that.
That's actually really clever. It's
It is, but everyone.
It is. It's really clever.
Everyone hates that joke.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, man. This is the state of affairs of the Magic community and it all comes full circle. The hate train.
O'Shea, we need you back.
The hate train is not stopping, but I'm pretty sure that the signed candelabra probably got more up of what's in you, which is sad because yours was actually clever. Like it was clever, it was intelligent, it was witty, it was timely, and
Joe Steed's post was literally the opposite of everything you just said.
Yeah. So again, 10 people, pictures of punching Joe Steed. We can do this.
We can get it. We can get there, people.
You know, actually, if you want to do it too, is his, we'll jump on the huge internet kind of thing. Is if you do it, post it and tag 3 people to do it too. But it'll be like the ice bucket challenge.
And actually, if you want to just dump a bucket of ice on Joe Steed,
we'll also count that. We'll count that.
He's playing.
We'll count that. We'll count that as one.
If every time he casts a high tide, you just dump a bucket of ice on him, we'll allow it.
No. Anytime you cast high tide, just pick up all your cards and leave. He won't know what to do. And I swear, there's gonna be, I'm gonna post this on YouTube, and there's gonna be some random guy who's, plays Magic, whatever. It's gonna be 5 in the morning on like Sunday, 5 in the morning on Sunday. He's gonna be drunk. He's gonna be looking up, it's like scrolling around on YouTube. And he's gonna listen to the cast for 3 minutes. He's gonna be like, "Who's this Joe Steed guy?"
And he's gonna be like, "Man, I'm gonna punch that guy in the face."
And I swear, if he goes cross country. So
he's going yard.
Shout outs to Jeffrey Larmer, who from Kansas City, Missouri. We're looking for you, sir. Do us proud. Yeah, I just made that up. Just made it up.
Jeffrey Larmer.
So if anyone knows a Jeffrey Larmer, get him to like the Dunklers.
Shout outs to Jeffrey Larmer. That's the new thing. That's the next wave. Bianchi out, Larmer in.
In Larmer we trust.
Oh, man. So good. Feels good to be back.
Some of us have never left.
You got anything in closing?
No, I think we'll put the cast up. I don't know if we'll do a cast next week, possibly. But
yeah, we're in a transitionary phase. Who knows what's going to happen?
Yeah, I mean, you never know. Life's a really interesting ride and so forth. But yeah, if you guys listen to the cast, you think doing a live cast when I'm back in Buffalo would be nice and all. Let us know if we get a lot of feedback. We'll see what we can do to make it happen. I don't know if there's any stores who want to have us on a live cast.
Especially since we've just defamed Blaine,
just repeatedly.
But you never know.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, maybe we could star on our own TV show, about the one card store. We'll call it Key and Peele's. Funnier than the original.
Already taken. Oops.
Already taken. Yeah, man, maybe we can do a live cast and get the band back together and all that stuff.
The band back together, yeah.
Those colossal whales won't be giving themselves out. True.
Speaking of colossal whales giving themselves out, I was at a bar with Joe Steeth. Okay, never mind.
So yeah, let's. I'm gonna before we go, I'm gonna crack open this box of shout outs and throw some out there, man. Shout outs to Mitch Krasovsky. He's doing some cool art. I always check see the posts on about his altars and stuff. I saw Sylvan Library. Things that it's always looks nice. Check out the new art. Definitely doing a good job. Yeah, it's
this box of shout outs.
That's about it.
Just Mitch. Oh, shout outs to Mitch's sister for signing a Slam Dunker token for us.
It happened a while ago.
Yep, we're waiting. Joe Shea is awaiting his date.
I don't want to get too personal, but every time I talk to Mitch, outside of Magic and all, we talk every now and then. And man, do I bring up his sister every time. and man, does he rip me hard for it too. Yeah, Mitch, if you can, dude, I could do. Get your sister to have a double date with the Dunklers. Me, Blevins, and Mitch's sister. Do it up, man. Old school. We'll go to oh god, what's that that place we used to play before Collectors? Jester's Cap.
That is defunct.
Turns out they actually never ran sanctioned tournaments.
Yeah. Mike Dio just lost 10,000 points.
Shoutouts to Mike Dio.
Shoutouts to Dio. I haven't seen Dio in a while, actually.
I know he passed his L1 a little while back.
He passed away. That would have felt pretty bad.
Wow, that would have been. We just took a really macabre turn here.
Very macabre turn.
Very macabre turn.
Also, the Pro Tech in M15 draft is every time you pass a welcome turn, you just say your turn.
Your turn. Well, just that's you just ruined M15 drafting for anyone who sits next to Vinny Shibeta. Because man, he broke 4 tables when he would just slam grounded.
Yeah.
Speaking of being an obnoxious jerk at a Magic event, I remember this one time. This was doing
the fake outro. It's back.
The fake outro. It never left.
It never left.
One quick story is this is like an all-time Dunkler moment here.
Right.
Was we were doing Avison Restored Draft at UB North.
Yep.
And I remember I was playing some shitty, and I top decked a Thunderous Wrath to win the game.
Yeah.
And I looked at it and I threw it right at him, and I said, "VG shitty." Who was that person, John?
Scum. Scum.
Actually got to do it. It was beautiful.
You're
Edith Blevins.
The UB drafts, those were the best and also the worst. I had the best. I made so much money off of like just having every Avison restored card, and also being fantastic at that format because we drafted like 3 times a week.
Triple Avison.
Yep, and also it gave birth to the stack. Get beat by round 1, and then have him just pull down his
take a
pants
stack on the breakers.
Take a stack right on your breakers, because you know he's not winning another match.
How you doing? Oh, I finished 1 and 3. How about you? Oh, 3 and 1.
3 and 1. Got 4th.
Got 4th.
Got beat up by a 2-2 somehow.
His name's Tail Kid?
His name was Tail. Oh, man.
So we actually talked about nothing magical at all. So what we're going to do now is, because we haven't casted in a long, long time, if anyone listens to this, cool, tell your friends the Dunklers are back. It was an A+ cast by our standards, which are
very low.
Just, I mean, it is Duquesne Dime level.
Dude, I played softball with Big Ben
Big Ben has lost his nickname, man. He has thinned down and he's like jacked, man.
Yeah, I know.
Unfortunately,
he's no longer Big Ben. He's just large Ben.
He's just he's a bong brother for life, though.
He's bong brother. Him and Stack. Yep, good times, man.
But yeah, on that note, we're gonna give you our 7th fake outro.
Yeah. Which always ends up being the real one.
Yeah, thanks for listening, guys. Yeah, I was glad to cast again with John, and we'll see where this takes us. So if you guys liked it, make sure to give us some shout outs, post on the thing you liked it, give us a like or whatever. Let us know, cuz if you guys like it, I'll put some more effort into doing it and all that. And with John back in,
you'll put any effort.
Put any effort. I put in all the effort, man. All you do is you get on Skype and like that's it.
Show up and look pretty.
I gotta on the podcast, show up and look pretty. I gotta do all the post production. I gotta do all the pre production. It usually involves just eating cookies, but
yeah.
Yeah. So if you guys like it, let us know. If you punch Joe Steet, you get shout outs. All serious.
10.
We get to 10. I'm gonna. I will do it. I will message the girl and explain to her the whole story. I'm gonna write the whole thing up and email it to her, or Facebook message it to her, or whatever. And yes, I will be called a creep. And yes, I will get reported on Facebook. And I might lose my judge status. Truth be told, I probably never had judge status to begin with. But we're all in on this. So 10 punches to Joe Steet. They don't have to hurt. Just make it look like it. So yeah, thanks for listening, guys. Shout outs to Bianchi. Shout outs to Mitch. Shout outs to Scott. Shout outs to Scott Puccio, man.
Shout outs to Puccio.
Can we get a little? No, we're not gonna do it. No, we're not gonna do the Puccio impression. We're not doing it. We're
appropriate.
We're gonna cut it here, guys, and
we're gonna keep good relations with all the stores.
Speak for yourself. All right.
Shout outs to Collectors Inn. Shout outs to Dark Forest. Yeah.
Shout outs to the memory of Jester's Cap.
No.
No
shout outs there.
No. We're saving our shout outs, man. We're gonna stockpile them.
We're gonna stock burger pile them.
We're gonna stack them.
We're gonna stack them.
Stock burger them.
Stack all over them.
Stack all over. In other news, Kaijudo's dead.
Yeah, we're not.
We're ending on Kaijudo's dead.
Yeah.
You know who killed Kaijudo?
Who?
Tom Martell. No, he didn't.
He had it in his swine of sight.
His swine of sight? Dude,
and on that note.
No. This outro is becoming a snoutro.
Oh man.
All right, later, guys. We got a snoutro.
Oh, that was the best cast. That was the best cast, not close.
Snouts roll, man. That was good. I was proud of that one.
That was fantastic. Oh, man.
It's funny because he's a pig.